It's okay. are back. We're ready to go. Albeit a few minutes late. But yeah, joining the table before the live stream because I just wanted to just make sure the settings are all fine. Which is loud, I feel. Let's lower the volume for that. Just before in the few minutes that I was setting up my software, I joined the table and I managed to win a decent sized pot. Where were we? What did I win? I won 4,100 chips. So that's a pretty good size chips. It's about 50 big blinds. that I just added. So that's nice. It's a nice start for us. It's a long journey to go. I don't know whose voice this is, but this guy is just going to show up once in a while now. So just be ready for him. Anywho, okay, now things we have to do to entertain ourselves. So this is going to be I've never actually played in a tournament that's to begin with, and that's regular speed. So this is slow speed. So I don't know, man. I feel like I was thinking about it. I was like, what changes are people going to make? Are people going to play differently because it's a slow tournament? Can't see anything. Anyway, so I've put up. There's still a 2-minute lag on the stream. So I better not look at the lag version of. Not much we can do. Pretty much everything, and this is going to be a long, hopefully a really long session of poker. We're just. Hi Tarun Kumar, what's up? Shivarth, nice to see you back. See, these are hands that I would love to play with, but you know that at this point, well, now there's a race before me. This point, there's not 7-8 connected. It's just that I just imagine now, because this tournament is so long. I was saying it's a 3-day tournament. Day 1 breaks after completing level 8. Level 16, which will be. So registration for this tournament is available till 9:30 p.m. tomorrow. Hi Suraj. Formosa's back. What up, buddy? Hey. You should Formosa join in, man. You should buy into this tournament, and anyway, or you can just like be my eyes. Thank you for your good luck wishes, Sunita. So what's cool is that you guys, I know everybody has things to do. Life is happening. So come back once in a while. If I'm going to be here, So today it seems like today's tournament will end at 11 p.m. So the goal for today for me is. Did the blinds go up? Holy shoot, the blinds did go up. The goal for me today is to just try to collect pots, as many pots as I possibly can, and just play steady. I've already played one big pot, which is one. I don't know if I should have done that. You can't see my stack. I will fix that. Oh, the whole thing got readjusted. That's strange. Okay, my screen got a little readjusted, which is strange. So thank you for that comment. Now you can see my stack. Hey, how did my screen get resized? Okay, so we're gonna just check this. Nothing. I mean, why are you giving me hope like that? Why are you giving me hope like that? So let's just quickly count all the cards. We can get all the spades, plus we are 6, 7, 8. We have a possibility of a straight with a 10. There's a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards that get us something. Do I need to take the risk right now? No. Is this guy really desperate right now? Probably. So, it's a big size pot. What is he telling me, that he's got a pair of eights? I'm really thinking twice. It's a really heavy size pot. Do I want to take a stab at it? I do. I do have a 30% chance of getting it, so let me take a stab at it. Okay, and we hit a pair. So now he's probably going to be sweating a little bit, because what that does is it opens up the board for lots of possibilities, lots of outs, and it's a big bet. So this is where I think he's just trying to buy the pot. It's a big bet. He's just trying to buy the pot. I don't know much about this player, Rebelfish69. I don't know if he's a pagal or a serious player or whatnot. So, I mean, that's a fold. No need to go crazy right now. No need to go crazy. So what did that guy have? What did that guy probably have? I mean, let's just quickly. I just want to think about that hand, man. I just played. He had a rebel fish. He didn't raise. He checked out the first round. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna quickly just go back through this hand and just replay it real quick so I can see. Everybody folded. He called, which, you know, I don't think he hit anything. Then he probably hit the 8. No, so see, the bet came, the good size bet came. I don't know. I think, okay, maybe it was a bluff. Maybe he was calling with a. Maybe he was calling with. No, I don't think he would have had. I mean, he could have hit the flush. He could have hit the flush. He could have. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Anyway, mental note next time. Not to fish too hard. No need to fish today. Hi everybody logging in. Hello. Nice to see all the comments coming in. Now we are on break. We are on a 4-minute break. Have you ever thought of playing blackjack on the stream as well? No, I've never thought of playing blackjack on the stream. I don't think blackjack has that organized online business like poker and the other card games in India do. So I don't know if there's a blackjack app where I could play for real money. But I think poker for me is more interesting because there is no house advantage. You know, so in blackjack you're playing against somebody who's already sitting at advantage. So you're destined to lose more times out of not. So. Hello. We got. There's a guy called Kabir Vora who really wants attention. He's like, Ganji, Han Ganji Lolu, Ganji, comment padle Ganje. This is like shorthand Hindi. This is like this new thing that I keep seeing. Now we don't put any vowels. Vowels are not needed anymore. Now it's just PDHLE. Okay, one vowel. Anywho, I usually take a break, but now like the freaking thing, the tournament just started. So we're going for level 16. Let's just quickly look at the structure of this tournament. We are going to level 16 today. Level 16. So level 16 is going to be Okay, it'll be about 6 hours. 6 hours tournament. Oh, it'll go on 6 hours right now. Okay, okay, cool. EXO, when is the explain video about SNG Breaker coming out? I will probably in like not too long. I mean, I'm gonna try to finish it by this month itself. So today's the 24th, so yeah. It's all written down. Everything's good. I just have to like, shoot it, edit it, all that fun stuff. Editing, I used to love editing. Now it's like a pain. Yes, that's what I meant. I meant exactly what you are asking. Don't overanalyze so early in the game. Hey man, I have to at least think of. Of course you have to overanalyze, not overanalyze, analyze. Analyze a good amount, not like overanalyze. Like, I don't know who these players are. Like, I kid you not, I don't know any of these players. Oh, we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, so we're facing a pretty sizable. So the question is, do you 4-bet? Do you 4-bet? Do you 4-bet? Okay, so we are in the small blind. Okay, so we're going to call it. That's not a very good flop for us. Not at all, because we definitely are looking at multiple people having aces. I would be surprised if I get checks all the way through. Harsha wants to know why not super chat on. So we were gonna have to fold out of this one. That flop just doesn't work in my favor at all. I'm actually not using the stream. This streaming to Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube right now. I'm using a third-party software to stream to everything. So that's why there's no super chat. Deepak says 1 crore tournament and 7 people watching on YouTube, and the tournament is 3 days long, Deepak, and it just started. So I think Deepak Nadar needs to realize that poker. We're in the really early stages, man. We have for people to start showing up and things to get really interesting. I need to progress to a point where I'm making some money, and when I'm making the money. Deepak Nadar asked, do you still do stand-up? No, man, I don't not. I did stand-up for 5 years. It was fun and all, but I'm not the kind of person who wants to do the same thing again and again. That's why I got into comedy, to be honest. I got bored of life. I get bored of things easy, man. So I need to give myself other things to do. Oh, we have an all-in this early. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit, what did he have? What did he have? If he's calling it all in. He had to have had a straight. Yeah. That's the only likely answer that this dude had he had a king, queen. He had to have had. Wait, that's actually unlikely. I'm gonna fold out here. These guys are playing pretty damn aggressive, man. This Xbox is already at 50 big blinds. Whoa, 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 whoa! A 4-bet. Dangerous Daku. 4 bets. This table is getting all sorts of action right now. All sorts of action happening right now. So now this guy, the guy who's raised, I forget it, I can't see his name. The guy next to please don't tilt. Well, the guy who's he's raised it to, whoa, that's a 5 bet. 5 bet in the house pre-flop. These guys are like, entry is only 11,000 rupees. These guys must have got the entry for free, or they must have won like the free roll or some shit like that. Because clearly no F's given. Okay, at least please don't tilt folded. So he's got sense, because anyway he's got a nice big fat stack there. So good for him. Good for him. Our man who has 3 bet is faced with pretty much 60 more. So about 30% of his stack. 28% of the stack. Yeah, 60 more, yeah, something like that. 30% of his stack. So at this point, if you don't have like aces or kings, yeah, you out. That's the right move. That's the right move. That's the right move. God, man. This is poker can become an analogy for life. You know, you're holding a pair of queens and 2 people are raising big in front of you. You're like, ah, shit. Suddenly the queens don't look that great anymore, don't they? They look like, they're like, ah. Now you're like, oh, people. Then maybe they've both got ace king and they block each other. Fantasy. Urvasi, Urvasi, take it easy, Urvasi. Pa-da-da-pa-pa. Pom pa pom. Yeah, so not much action happening here. 27 big blinds on the 28. It's okay. So someone's gonna make a nice size. This Xbox guy looks like he's ready to go home. He's playing hard. Hi Pratik, I am great. Good to see you here. Folks were asking, can people see my cards and all that? Because this is live. I am sitting right here. Except for it's not exactly live. It's 2-minute lagged. So there's a 2-minute lag on the stream, which gives me enough time to play my hand and for the next hand to start, so that people can't come and see what I have. I really doubt that, unless, yeah, I think I've given enough time. I think, how much time does each person have? They have about a minute. Yeah, so I think it'll be really hard if someone takes a minute every single time. They can kind of come and see my hand. I have to think about this timer thing. Maybe I need to make the timer 3 minutes. 6-8 offsuit, which is a fold. Would you leave a life like Bilzerian if you win the tournament? No. If I win the tournament, I will definitely not do that. If I win the tournament, I will probably... I see, guys, we have to be realistic. Okay, also. This tournament is going to go on... The entry is going to go on till tomorrow night. So... What did we start with? Everybody starts at 20? Yeah. Shit, everybody starts at 20 and I'm only up 107 chips since for 40 minutes. That's right, 40 minutes of poker. I'm up 1.07 big blinds. I could have just started right now at 200. Ooh. Harsha, how much profit in the last tourney? Harsha, 16,000. That's based on the ticket, but yeah. So it's good. I mean, for me, I think the way I figured out is, for most of it was half. I don't have that Karen wig. I have another wig here somewhere. I have a disgusting old shitty ass wig. I can play that with that wig, but it's like really gross. I don't want to put it on my head. But yeah, that Karen thing. I think only people who are like on Reddit and follow like the whole Karen thing going on in America, where they're making fun of basically older white women who like to complain a lot, are being called Karens. They're all Karens. It's like America has this tradition of like there's this particular kind of person who's a Karen. Then there's a particular kind of person who's a Chad. That's a very popular name there, Chad. Name for douchebags. I'm Chad. Sounds to me like Chad D. Okay, I'll stop right now. Sorry. I have to sacrifice 3 big blinds every time I say something stupid. Then that's the only way to teach me. Poker for Dummies, best start for beginners. I really like. I mean, you can start right here on Pokerstars. What I'm playing, they have a lot of tutorials. But man, YouTube's your best friend. Go on YouTube. Daniel Negreanu has a masterclass. Phil Ivey has a masterclass, which you can. I don't know. You can just Google it. You'll find it. Or or you can do the hard way, which is just get onto a cheap table and play. I think the biggest jump in poker. Excuse me. That's cold. Biggest jump in poker is when you start thinking about other people's cards more than what you have, and that's something that I think it took me a long time to like jump from here to here. When I used to play with friends, it was always like, oh, I have a good hand, I'm betting. Oh, I have a shitty hand, I'm going to fold. That was the only thought process. But so back to your question, where do you learn poker? If you're good at English, you speak English well, then you're fine. But if you're a Hindi speaker, bada mushkil hai, because poker is very, very American in its language. Lots of Europeans play, of course, but so as expected, Xbox looks like he's ready to take it on, which is, I mean, honestly, it's the right move. You're so low stacked already. It's just started. Yeah, good. It's a good win. I actually won. Oh man, it's crazy. I won one big hand, and then slowly I've like chipped away and lost that entire. Karen is like the soccer moms. Indeed. We are folding Jack 7 offsuit. Reason I'm folding is because that race came pretty damn early, man. From the second under the gun. Under the gun! That's gonna make both of them think about the flush. Hi Pranav, how are you doing? Just a quick reminder, guys. There's like a 2-minute delay on this stream. So if you guys do leave a comment, and I welcome you to leave a comment, just say hi, hello, whatever. You know, if you guys don't want to talk about poker, that's fine. We can talk about life in general. Coronavirus, where every day feels like a Sunday, and then Sunday feels like every other day. Oh, and you have no idea which month it is. Like, this is gonna be 1 year. This is gonna be 1 year. We're not gonna forget, are we? Like, the whole world is walking around wearing face masks. The whole world. Has there been anything like this that has brought the entire world to its knees? Anything like this? Who would have, like, you know, here I don't know. Why did and split? Swapnil Joshi. There's a subreddit called the United States of India. Swapnil, I'll do a video. There's a video coming out for you to answer your question. So there's a video coming out from your question. Okay, so we have Ace7, which I'm going to call. I'm going to call this 4, 5, 6. This gives us an option of banging on a straight, which we miss. So we're looking at a pair of 5s with ace high, and I think we might see a bet from Rebel Fish. I don't think he's gonna let this go. Seems like a little aggressive kind of player. Oh, he doesn't bet. All right, and it's a smart move. Good for him not betting. That was good. That was an interesting play. You bet, I 3-bet. Anyway, Swapnil, back to your question. There's going to be a tell-all coming out. So I've just like been thinking about everything that happened over the last 3 plus years. It's a long story. Unfortunately, these are the kind of stories where you can't just write like a statement on Instagram and then forget about it. Do you think poker clubs will reopen in Mumbai? Hey man, actual poker clubs are not allowed legally. I've never actually heard of one. Oh, you think reopen? Yeah, poker clubs are only allowed in Goa, as far as I know. On a boat, on the river. This is funda about poker on a river. Like every country has this fun funda. Abhilash is my old school friend. Abhilash, you know. So you know why I realized why I stopped. I didn't even think about it. I stopped dope not because I was getting tired of it. Yeah, because you know done so many episodes, but so many copyright strikes, man. Copyright. So I was like, I need a new format that doesn't include other people's videos because copyright. Xbox with one more all-in, and that's matching. That's a shoot. Oh shit! It hits the flush. Damn! And look at that. Look at that. Hits the flush, and now he's sitting pretty. He's 144. These guys are going hard, huh? They're like, if I got the hand, I'm going for it. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. What do we want to do here? I think we'll just call it. I think these guys have limped before me, and please don't go. Now I'm thinking maybe I made a mistake on that. I should have raised. I should have raised a decent amount to wattle all the ace sevens and ace eights and ace nines out. Mental note, and Formosa, I noted your point too. I noted your point. People are taking a lot. I just think actually, like, okay. Also, truth be told, I added. I'm gonna check here because clearly an ace beats PM. I don't need to be raising in this situation. But maybe I'll call. Who knows? The six big blinds up for grabs. No one's gonna. Who's there? Hey! We got. What's up, guys? So we are in the middle of a stream. Oh, you watch it. Alright, cool. So Alright. So where are we at? We still can check. See you. You guys came coming and going. Yeah, you sure you can leave the key? Sorry, guys. I'm just. No, that's fine. It's fine. Bye. Alright. So we had a couple guys come into the office. Unexpectedly, I didn't know they were going to come. Fellow poker player, I'm playing this turning 2. I see you're streaming with a 2-minute delay. You should do it at a 20-minute delay. Others may try to take advantage of it. Good point, Arpit. It's a good point. In fact, you know what? I played one Tony without any delay. I just used to hide my cards. So that was interesting. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna call this. So we see a raise here. I'll think about the delay of the time, Arpit. I'll think about that. Okay, we got 2 calls. So I'm gonna not jump in and take too many risks. I don't really need to take risks right now. I got already 2 guys who have called it, so obviously, and as a 3rd guy who's called it, so like, poop. Advait, you want the playlist? I will share it with you. In fact, you can just it's a playlist on YouTube, 10-hour playlist. Let me listen to some music too. I barely listen to it. Okay. It's barely audible on mine. Alright, so let's see if I made a mistake. So would I have... Okay. Big play, man. Big play. Big play. Manu's like, did you folded king square? How can you fold king square? Man, I was I guaranteed to win that pot? That was an all-in move. That pot was freaking. Yes, I had the highest pair. Yes, I did. For sure. But I guarantee you, so many people betting so hard. I mean, I'm not leaving the possibility out for a pair for a set. Somebody is holding on to a pair that they hit. Because there's no flushes. There's no straight. So I get beat by pretty much like I get beat by King 10. And in the end you only had to call 5. So I think people would have called King 10. Why not? I don't know this RB guy. Thanks Arpit. You too. Good luck man. Kill it. You choose the wrong day to play online with us. Why? What's wrong with today, man? Today is the same day. Every day, same day. So I did make a lot of mistakes in that with that Ace King suited hand. I should have 4-bet. But it's fine. It's fine. We ended up only losing 5 big blinds in that whole pot. And yeah, definitely had good odds winning that, but definitely wasn't. I think if I had to face 50 big blind bet on the river, you have hit something then. Like, yeah. Why would this guy randomly bet so big? Bidding. Poker with bidding would be interesting. I mean, that's exactly what betting is, isn't it? Yes, Sumit. Relax. I'm. You're just starting out. Right now, it seems like people are playing really loose. So I did make a mistake on that hand. I should have 4-bet. Formosus, there used to be poker clubs in Bangalore a few years back. They opened using a loophole, saying it's a recreational club or something. Heard it's closed now. They closed the loophole. Yeah. I mean, till the debate. It's a shitty situation to be in, but that's. That's a marginal call, but JQ off, the first one to call. I think Jack Queen, it's a borderline call. I think if you were a little bit looser player, if you were playing a little more risky, you play that, but it's not. Definitely not a premium hand like what Subi was scoring, which was what I had a little while ago. But that was a multi-way pot. Manu, you know every day is the same day. I swear, if I asked any of you guys, hey, what happened 3 days ago, you guys would be like, what? So if I get into the second day, if I survive today, highly unlikely. You know, odds are I will not survive today. But if I do survive this day, then I think I might increase the time on the lag. Pum, 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 pum. That's made my decision pretty easy. Decision pretty easy. Mental boy, you can catch me playing some satellites. Free roll satellites. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Oh boy. I ain't limping. That's fine. Oh, thank you, Atul. Thank you for the wishes. If you're playing, good luck to you as well. Yes, everybody make money. Everybody play good poker. Don't play like me. Get good hands, make them count. Jack 9. Jack 9. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. That's also again something that well again, Jack 9 is so like borderline. You have to be like a really loosey goosey to start from here. FYI, every day is the same when you step back and look at the big picture. But if you focus and look at the small picture, it's different. I think the smaller things in life that actually end up mattering most, right? The time you spend with your friends and family, and the small things in life, man. That's what I realized. Arey haan, Formosa. Shoot, I totally forgot. Thank you. I don't know. So I have a Sachin Tendulkar signed ball, which so Kunal Kamra's really pushing this charity, and I checked the charity out. I really liked it. They zero profit, only like the whole entity has been created to provide medical PPEs for health workers. So let's get back to this. Let's get back to this hand. So with a 6-7, I mean it's suited. So a couple of lakhs, dude. I don't know if someone pays a couple lakhs for it, I'll be so freaking happy. That would be like great, man. That would be great. So where are we? We are in the hijack position. We have 6-7 of hearts. We've got a raise from okay. So like I think this is again really aggressive play from Rebel Fish 69, so. Now, that hand is, I mean, I like those hands, 6-7 suited and stuff like that. Who doesn't? Feels like 9 minutes of delay, right? That's going to be the one of the problems, you know, balancing out the poker versus talking to because you know what happens, like only you know, maybe a few dozen people start watching the stream, but as the tournament progresses, more and more people jump in, and a lot of people who are playing on the table start coming in. People who just get knocked out come in because they want to see what's happening next. So the balance between not having such a long lag where you and I are completely disconnected to the point where you are asking me something and I'm talking about something else, and someone coming on the table from the table that I'm playing and just literally looking at the hand that I have. I had this one little thing I'd added, like a little never mind. I had this like little like guy there, hand. Charity is why there are more poor people present in the world. Yeah, it's interesting to say that, Manu, because that's absolutely not true. And that's a big win. And I can very easily prove to you that your comment on charity is not true. The wealth divide before the 19th century was massive. There were way more poor people than rich people comparatively, and there was very little charity. Today there is charity, and the percentage of the biggest thing we have today is a middle class. There was no middle class in medieval times. Either you were rich or you were poor. If I win the 1 crore tournament, I don't need to buy the ball back. Shalab, I was just talking about that. Shalab, who's asked the question, what if someone from the table is watching this feed? There's a 2-minute lag, so a little over 2 minutes. A little over 2 minutes. So each person, you have to make your call. See, so I'm looking at if someone takes too much time, then maybe they can catch up. They just have to wait 2.5 minutes. Who gives an F? Ray Davis. Nobody, Ray. Nobody gives an F about any effing thing ever anymore. The public donated the mango seller 8 lakhs with mangoes public looted in the middle of the street. That's amazing, man. That's amazing, and also a shitty thing. Hey, Ipstuber. Yes, of course I remember your request to do a Houseful 4. This movie sucks.
What do you get when you put Akshay Kumar into a palace?
Remove his hair. God. Houseful 4 is such a dumb movie. It is the premise is amazing. The premise is, so you know, every movie is about a conflict. Like there's a problem and the problem has to be solved. That's every movie, right? Pick any movie like DDLJ. Boy has to convince the father to marry the girl. That's the problem. So you have the struggle in Houseful 4 is that 3 uncles who are all 50 are getting married to 3 hot chicks who are all 20. And they go to India to get married because they live in London and they're barbers. Oh yeah, they're barbers. And then they get to India and they realize, wait a minute, we are all reincarnations of people 500 years old. And the problem is, all 6 of them were reincarnated, but they were marrying the wrong person. So they were marrying each other's bhabhi. So that's the problem of House 4. Do A marrying B, C marrying D, E marrying F. So they just have to do like movement. So D has to marry A, and F has to marry C, and B has to marry E. That's the whole movie. The mango seller is set for life, huh? Let's play this. Lots of people calling. Mr. 3-bet coming out swinging. Is he gonna 3-bet from the... Oh. So lots of calls. We're going... Let's see, I'm gonna try to call this. I mean, that's definitely... That looks like a... Okay, we did hit a 5. So, if someone's reaching out for a flush, that's still on the cards. And he's maintaining his bets. And he's in front of 2 of us. So I think he really is gunning for that king. So I'm gonna fold. Yeah. So reason I folded there was he's out of position. And he's betting against 2 guys. If he bets against 1 guy, that it's very rare you're gonna bluff 2 dudes. And if you are, then more power to you, bhai. You pot is yours. Well played. Tuck tuck tuck. अपने दिमाग को दाव पे लगा. वही ट्राई कर रहे हैं यार. वही ट्राई कर रहे हैं. अपने masculinity पे.
Masculinity.
What is masculinity? What does it mean to be
Masculine.
So we are in the big blind position. We've got 2 raises ahead of us. So we're going to fold this hand because I am almost certain that one of these guys will have something better than an ace 8, which would be literally like ace 9, ace 10, ace jack, ace queen. Not is here, which is blocking it. But ace queen would be a killer situation for whoever right now. Excuse me. Nobody earns to charity, so everybody involved in charity and getting anywhere. Moreover, the problem is existing or is also increased too. It's a lose-lose situation for all charity. That's not true. That doesn't. I think some people work for money and some people work for their soul. You know. So. In fact, I was just watching season. Okay, that's going to make things a little more interesting by that 5 for popping. All in. So that's a great push right there. Really good push from Dangerous Daku. He's telling RB210 that I have the 5. Basically, that's what he's saying. I have a set. He calls it. He doesn't. Oh, he has a full house. Woo! Whoa. Well played. Thank you, mental boy. That was really well played, यार. Wow, उसको तो खींच डाला पूरा. These guys are 3 दिन का टूर्नामेंट है. ये लोग खेल रहे हैं क्या? ऐसा क्या? How are these guys going to survive till 11 o'clock today? I know, Subhi. We are getting people are I think a little aggressive on this table, which is surprising. I mean, I imagine like it's a slow tournament, so people are going to be here for a slow grind. A lot of these people have paid 11 grand to be here. I'm assuming a lot of these people also have paid zero to be here. So, but outside that ace king, which I really screwed up. I don't think I really gotten a chance to really like get in there big. So we're 9 minutes away from a break. So at this point, I will actually take a break, stretch my legs a little bit. Saman Kharid. Occam's chainsaw. Guys, if you're leaving comments on the hand that you're watching right now, and just tell me which hand we're talking about, because time passes by. Okay, so this is again what we call a marginal hand. Marginal hand. What do we do with this? We can. So a lot of you guys are doing a little low ass. Let's bump it up to 2.4. Parallel, it's called. It's the value of each chip goes down. See on the top right. The top right it says in 9 minutes 100 200. The chip value will keep going down because it's a tournament. The value of each chip goes further down, so the number of blinds will decrease. Okay, I think this is going to be a good enough situation for us to put a little, yeah. I think just enough to keep these guys interested, keep them guessing. I haven't bet much, so. Hitesh Bhai with a call. Yep. Okay, so now, what was he gunning for? I did raise. He did match my raise. So we will check and tell him that we have nothing. Okay, so now, if he was gunning for a flush, I would see maybe an 8 to 10 big blind bet here. If he's missed the flush, he's checked. So we can try to gun it for it. Yeah. So gunned it for that, won that hand. Yes, first hand in a long time. Patience is the key. Patience is the key. Only picked up 2600 chips, but you know, Manu, you should watch. I've been watching Better Call Saul. For the soul. So I'll give you an example of me, man. I had a job. I had a 9 to 5 job, like most people, and the job wasn't like doing it for me because it was boring work, man. It was mundane crap. It was marketing. So I left it to start doing something on my own, and then got into comedy. So initially comedy was for the soul. Then eventually I had to like figure out how to make money out of it too. But yeah, but people sometimes do things for the soul. I think you should meet some people who work in like animal welfare. I have some friends who rescue animals, and they trust me. There's no money here. They get no money. They manage to get some animals adopted, but they have to take care of so many, and they end up paying medical bills for so many. There is no glory here, but the work they do is great, man. Like, Occam's chainsaw What is it? I'm confused. I heard of Occam's razor. What's the chain stop? Am I missing something? Can you explain your username to me, man? So parallel. I hope I explained why I'm at 127. You also have to look around the table. See, you look around the table, except for Dangerous Daku. And please don't tilt. And I don't understand. Manu John's comment is confusing me. Like, what does me playing a game have to do with soul? I'm not talking about me, man. I'm talking about people who do charity. People who do charity. You know, Manu, I did stand up for charity for a couple, and they have a school, English school in Daman and Diu, where they teach Adivasi children how to speak English and how to, so that they can take, perhaps they can get a high school degree. How much do you think Adivasi parents can pay for the school? How do you know how they fund the school? They have chiku farms. They sell chikus. And the profit from the chikus, a big chunk of that profit goes into funding the school. So when I did stand up for them, we managed to raise couple lakhs, and those couple lakhs went straight into buying stuff, blackboards, chalk, books, desks, that kind of stuff for the kids. Imagine that. And the Adivasi parents, when they hear that, oh my god, like there's an opportunity for our child to learn English, they come. Please take our child. Please take our child. Great. Wait, government is selling 3 more airports to Adani during the... What? Like, you know, I sometimes I go back to 2014, Subi, and I think about like all this energy we had. 2014 was like, abhi hum log pura change karne wale hain. Now you look at who's the BCCI president? Home Minister ka beta. वही चालू है अभी. Now Adani's got 3 airports. Good for him. How come changed now? So how's MD reference? Interesting. House. See, I've played like I've kept it pretty consistent. I've only won 2 pots in 1 hour and 24 minutes. I played except for the ace king hand which I screwed up. I think everything's been okay. I should write notes. हाउस एमडी नहीं पता क्या? अभी किसको नहीं पता हाउस एमडी? सबको पता है हाउस एमडी. There's like a really interesting article on Reddit or somewhere I read where imagine if House MD was trying to figure out this coronavirus thing. How they would do it. Interesting. Satyabaz. The movie guy voice.
One man, one desire. Satyabaz.
Eid Mubarak to you also, Muhammad. Please spend some quality time with your family. I know Eid this time is going to be a little bit of a dampener with because you won't be able to get together and like every year, but oh well. I think this year we are going to have a pretty. It's going to go on and on and on. I have an uncle who's a doctor who's just like, beta, July 15th tak dekhna. July 15th. So he's adamant that until July 15th we are just going to see more and more and more numbers. All right. Ah, Manu, good point. We will come back and address why you want to keep minorities downtrodden, man. Why can't the minorities also? I'll tell you why the Adivasis are so excited about teaching the kids English. You know, it's a really interesting story, but that's gonna happen after this break.
You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you it's the best line I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling. I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way. I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. I keep my time in a pocket. I wanna find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you it's the best line I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling. I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way. I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
Okay, we're back. And we're in the pot with a pair of fives. Alright, music थोड़ा कम करते हैं so I can that's a pretty easy fold from this point. I did have one hand in the middle. Ha ha ha. I did play one hand because I was just trying to like get all settled in. That's very nice. I just got a tweet from Pokerstars saying, very nice things, wishing me luck. I need all the luck I can. Okay, so the ability to stand on both sides of a debate is a curse disguised as a boon. I think that's why there are people like me who don't understand this left wing and right wing business, because I feel like both have some valid things to say about something or the other. Like, yeah, we have a so this for me is a fold. King 7 off. Okay, so some questions which I missed. One question from Cancer question. Why did you choose the name as Gandu? I didn't choose it. It chose me. Ace 5 offsuit from the cutoff position. Manu, John, I actually want to get to your comment also. But once I fold. Enough of the music now. For me, I will take a break from the music. You guys can listen to the music. Ding 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 ding. So your question about Adivasis was interesting. Okay, so we have again this guy so we are going to try to make a run for this. Okay, so that gives us position. That's great. We got another fold. So it seems to me that everyone's playing a little tighter now, and we have the big blind call in. I think we'll get a call from Xbox also. Otherwise, it'll be really stupid that he keeps putting one blind in and folding when he gets raised. Boiled Gando is blocking free speech. And how am I doing that? I think we can bump it up to 2 point. Yeah, that's about right. That's good enough for him to like worry. Perfect. Exactly what I want. Just to win a simple small little pot. Added about 1500 chips there. That's it. Just you know, Rahul Dravid this shit, man. We cannot be Virendra Sehwag. I know we love watching Virendra Sehwag. I know Virendra Sehwag is so much more fun to watch, right? I would prefer watching Virendra Sehwag bat in a test match than Rahul Dravid. That I'll tell you that. Although Rahul Dravid is still my favorite. Because at the end of the day, who scored more runs? Who would you depend on more? I would depend on Rahul Dravid more than Sehwag any day. Sehwag is exciting, but you need that solid solidity. Sorry, checking WhatsApp messages also while I. Any solution for itchy balls during this hot summer? Well, yeah. Itchy balls. I would say moisturize. If your balls are itchy, you probably it's hot. You probably have a bacterial infection. So go to dermatologist and go to dermatologist. Anyway, Manu, I read a comment you just left that why do Adivasi want to learn English for? And that sounds like a really silly thing to say, because what you're telling people is, hey, Manu, you speak English. I can see that you're typing English to me, which means obviously you're educated, which means somebody will if you're a student, somebody might hire you for a job, or if you already have a job, that's great. Who's going to hire an Adivasi's kid? These people want opportunity for the children. They don't want their children living in huts in forests. They want their children growing up with an education, having a home, having a family, having things. It's this the way the Adivasis think over there in Daman Diu, they're like, our kids learn English, they will do better than we did. So in fact, it's what's happening is great. And even if 3 or 4 kids come out as educated out of the 30-40 kids that are being taught there, and they go to college, come on, how can you say that's a bad thing? More bright young people with a different point of view. I think one thing India needs is diversity, man. Diversity of opinion. Why right and left are balanced together with a bit of balance? Are they balanced together? I think see, the left aspires to equality for all. That's the funda. We had a straight on the turn, and I would be calling the shit out of that right now, but oh, S9. I like the S9. 7 guys to call. 50-50 call. See, now if I had raised, I would have been called by him for sure. Xbox is calling everything, so I think we're going to see a 2.5 big blind calling from Xbox, and he's in position, so for sure this guy's calling. This is, I like, no, I can just tell. मेरे दिमाग में आ गया घुस गया ये आदमी क्या करने वाला है, मेरे को पता है ये सब अच्छा है. Someone's free speech is being blocked. So what are we looking at? I suspect there's going to be like a Jack 10 or something like that here. Ace Jack. Okay, he's betting, so he's making it look like he has the queen, and he gets the fold. This is a situation like my dad used to say, "Jo dar gaya wo mar gaya." That's poker in like one line. Jo dar gaya wo mar gaya. Actually, it's also teen patti, but poker also. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. Oh, oh, oh. An Adivasi. Manu, are you under the impression that Adivasis can feed themselves? Do you know that they live in abject poverty? They live in like homes with like the huts are made of like leaves and stuff. Do you think that's a good situation? I mean, I think you have to, like there's a really big misconception. How much you think deal between Arnab and BJP? Well, I mean, Arnab has Republic. He's a part owner of a huge media company called Republic. You know what the value of that company must be? How many thousands of crores? Harsha, I was talking to your comment. Like thousands. Arnab is set, financially set. Like उसको कभी सोचने की बात नहीं है. Like he's got plenty. But that guy is poison. Yeah, I completely agree, Subi. Like Arnab is I think it was funny initially, like when Arnab like started doing his thing when he was at Times Now, we all laughed at it and thought it was a joke. But man, that joke's gone a little too far, man. It's gone a little too far. Pretty easy pulled. What level are we at? We're at level 5. So we're going to level 16 today. No, we're going till... Shit, I forgot. We're going to... Level 16, yes. So we're at about, one third? We're 1/3 of the way for today. Yes! And I have in profit by 232 chips. Yes! Twitter is censoring certain comments. Mine about Twitter India was removed. My comments. Your comments are being automatically deleted. There must be a filter on the comments, man. Which I think since you're on YouTube, I think it's a Google thing. I am not deleting any. The only comments I'll delete are comments that are abusive in nature, comments that are rude. So we got a new guy, Pofunder, and he's raised all the way from the first under the gun position, which means if someone's gonna re-raise him, well, it's gonna be a big. Manu, I can't even like argue with your comments. The last comment about that's why they call Adivasi. Come on. So and this is where it's a really good three betting approach that he's got. His name is You Bet. I 3-bet, and he gets the fold. I would have played that. Maybe if he had folded. Tight, very tight, man. It's like saying that the people who are born in lower caste actually want to be in the lower caste. Are you kidding me? No, nobody. That's why we like only people who want to keep casteism going are people who actually have the advantage of the caste. Why would you want to give up your advantage? Right now, looking from outside, I feel Modi. It's like a drunk guy helping a blind cross a road. Intentions right, but it's not the right way to do it. Are the intentions right? I think Modi thought that I think Modi and Trump have this in common, that they both thought that this is going to be like easy. Like if Trump and Modi knew that while they're PM Prime Minister, that the whole country, like America, is about to see its 100,000th death today. In fact, I can check right now. It was bloody close as hell. Well, let me check our India first. That's our always 1,500 for the day. 1,500 for the day. 9-6 offsuit. Again, it's not. What are we gonna do with this guy? I mean, we're definitely not going to. I don't know. Well, let's just wait and see what the other guys do. Let's see. Okay, so we can try to like steal this. I can make a nice little tube. Let's try to see if I can get him to fold here. He calls, and he has it. So that was a very city bluff that I did, which is probably not needed, and it's okay. Once in a while, I'm not going to do that here and there. That cost me about a good number of chips too, about 10 big blinds. That's all right. It's all right. We'll come back. 98,705 deceased in America. Deceased. Hello, young god. I made quite a khichdi of that last hand. Trapped myself into anyway. Whoa. Sometimes I just have to go on Twitter and just read some tweets and just forget about life for a minute. So I like that, Formosa. I like your comment. Let's stop politics. Pull something. Thanks, young god. You want to go live as well, huh? You want to go live as well? I don't think you're understanding the situation with Adivasi. No one is saying there's something wrong with being the Adivasi. What people are saying is Adivasis want better opportunities for their kids. Are you not understanding that? Adivasis don't want to change the identity. They want to grow within their identity. They don't want to give up being Adivasis, but they want running water. They want basic necessities. And that's so silly. That's such a silly mindset, man. You think they actually want to live like in like kachara? No, man, they don't. King Jack offsuit. So It's a marginal hand. I got 2-3 guys after me. I've gone and taken the plunge. I get called by the button, who's half my stack. So, all right, we hit a pair. So can't do much here. I mean, I don't think checking is a good idea here, because of the possibility of the flush. So we can look at about, size at about half of the stack on the floor right now. So that makes about 4.6. Please to play or not. Awesome. Young God, there is no option for super chat. Unfortunately, this is the situation we have here. There's no such super chat. We gotta raise a 2.5 all the way. Pretty early raise. I'm gonna call it. Suspect this is the time of the tournament. We're about 2 hours in, so it's about 33%. One third the way. So people are going to start playing a little tight. I think. How many people have been knocked out? Wow. A lot of people have been knocked out already. 50-60 people at least. And then now the serious guys are now it's mute maar camera pe. Stop preaching. So what is our guy racing with? I think he's racing with aces, so I just have to sit quiet. Okay, and I hit the ace. That also gives the option for the flush, which is interesting. That really depends on what he does here. I think we're gonna have to push it. Either I'm calling it or I'm raising it. So that's the thing. So I think I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna take a plunge on this. Now think about it, that this guy is going to, he calls and he marks. Oh, bam, bum, bum. What did he have? He had ace 10. He was holding an ace 10. Oh, yes. That's the spirit. We're in the game, boys. We're in the game. That's the biggest win I've got so far since I started playing today. So that is a 6,286 chip increase since we started playing. So good for not rebuying. I'll contradict myself. I import stuff from India and sell it in Taiwan. Buy for 100 and sell it for thousands. But if rickshaw charges me 100 rupees for 50 rupees, I get super mad. No, the difference here is, man, you're charging the premium for it's perception based, right? So people in Taiwan value ethnic Indian, or authentic, not ethnic, authentic Indian is what I meant to say. They probably value it really high because it comes from another place and it's been sourced and transported, and of course it's going to be a good markup. Occam's chainsaw, man, you need to just calm down for a bit, otherwise I might have to mute you. So तुम लोग इतने बोर्ड क्यों हो? That was I'm really happy with that, the way that hand turned out against Rebelfish 69. He kept raising. I just kept him in the game. Kept tagging along till we went all the way to a showdown. If any other card had popped, except for a 10, I had that hand. So that was good. Manu, what is muthi? Muthi. How come Stacemo is very very familiar with the muthi? अन्ने मुन्ने बच्चे तुम्हारे मुट्ठी में क्या है? He's like sperm co-funder with a raise. He's been pretty quiet to my left. Hasn't raised much. Pretty passive. And that's a perfect situation for Rebelfish to go all in, because he is most likely going to be guaranteed 23 chips. 7 chips, sorry. 7 big blinds. 7 chips. 7 big blinds for... You bet, I 3-bet is calling it. Aces versus aces. 4 versus 2. And we had them both beat. Imagine that. If I'd called that, I would have taken another 40 bigs and pushed myself almost on level with Dangerous Daku. Interesting. Wow, that's really high risk play from you, bet. I don't need to play this. This is why I don't need to play hands like 5, 6, 9 and stuff like that. Because if you get raised, then you look like a total, like Arnab Goswami. You look like Arnab Goswami when Kamra confronted him. That's what you look like when you put limp into the pot and get raised. You're like, ugh. Become quiet. This is a good enough situation to raise from. Occam Chainsaw, man, this is like... So I did the raising, so these guys are putting me on something. Oh, I feel like there's a raise coming here, so let's check this out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It gives us some options. We have what a 2 still have the option of a high pair. So there's 11 cards. 11 cards approximately to about 25%. So we have a 25% chance of hitting what we want, which is great because I don't even have to pay for it. I don't hit it, so it's fine. Someone's gonna go after the king. I mean, wow, are we gonna have a cheap showdown? We're gonna have a cheap showdown. Is Xbox gonna gun after the king? No, nobody has the king, so we are going to just. I mean, I can just like. I can put a bed in. And we induce the fold, yes. That's good. That's well. Well, okay. So that's another little pot. 2,195 chips. So we are good. We are good. So we are right now. We are at King 10 from the hijack position. Okay, I think if Rebelfish is if this guy checks and he doesn't check. what are we gonna do here? This hand, which is pretty low, so I'm going to bet out of this bet. And I think this you bet. Number of people watching on YouTube is 5. That's amazing. I barely even use a YouTube channel, so I'm surprised even 5 people are watching on it. But we're also streaming to Facebook, and I opened a Twitch account, so there's Twitch, and there are some folks watching on Twitter. Some folks watching you out there. That's an easy fold. Licky is a कौन सा website है? India. You can get this on your phone or desktop. If anyone feels low during this lockdown, my advice: just imagine when you were really happy, but it's past, right? Same way this feeling low will pass too. Just chill. Formosa the philosopher. And Formosa, I have a vision of you sitting like this on your toilet, going, having all these epiphanies. Deep Thoughts by Formosa. Licky, I hope that answers your question. This is Pokerstars. Pokerstars. I don't need to play a Queen 9 at this point. Everyone's gone really everyone's playing really tough right now. Everyone's fighting. मैं fight करेगा. 408 people still in this tournament, and I expect lots and lots of people to come in. Let's see. Late registration. Late registration is open for 26 more hours. The Twitch ID is also Bolgandu. MM saying you don't take any risks. No, you do take risks, but you take calculated risks. You take control. You take risks. I mean, I have see this again 9-10. It's a marginal call, right? But what makes me fold it versus play it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 12 cards after me, and the combination of the 12 cards can easily have maybe not. They didn't. Everyone folded. So in that situation, if I had raised, but and I think when you raise, you must know at least what you want to do after you, if you get re-raised or. But I'm not really taking too many risks at the moment. At the moment. What happened to WCC? Sahil. What happened to it, man? I just don't. अरे वो I streamed it for a little bit man. वो cell phone पे खेल के ना तो man I'm too old for playing mobile games. I need to play like games on the screen. Like I need to have like when I play poker now I have two monitors. You guys can't see the setup but there are two monitors. So I have multiple tables set up, you know. Sometimes I'm playing 4 or 5 tables, which is actually a bad idea. I would highly recommend people play only one table and put all your concentration in it and you will walk out profitable as long as you are concentrating. Increase the volume, it's a nice track. I increase the volume by a little bit. Now let me hear the track. What track is that talking about? That's right, you guys are gonna watch me eat. Because we're hungry and we got a sandwich. So pair of fours. I mean, pretty straightforward. What you do here. I don't think there's any tricks anyone can do. Raise it to 2.4. Called out by the small. Most likely I'm gonna get called by the remaining two guys too. Co-funders play pretty straightforward, risk-free, very efficient poker. I thought it was Raghu from Rudy, it's my bad. Roger Rajan. Strong coming in. Strong. Pretty aggressive this guy. Just before that I'll just no there's no HUD on this HUD, no HUD. Sahil, I just checked, there's no straight. All in the last 4 hands there's been no straight for me. Almost straights. One card short. Man, an hour and a half ago, everybody was going all in 20, 30, 5. Now look at the pot size raises because the value of each blind is 5x what it was when we started playing. If you don't have aces or kings, yeah, fold. Put in 3.2, I get called. I'm gonna have to again put in some. Check. I think I'm gonna see a raise of about 12. Yeah. He hits the ace. Yep. Ah, man. Not good. Not good. See, I should have talked that through, but the minute an ace pops in, I think the only mistake I did there was I didn't raise high enough on the flop, which made it a very cheap call for him, and an ace popped, and at that point there's nothing I can do. Then at that point, you know, when on the flop I had the best hand, on the turn I had the worst hand, so that's I don't, you know, I could have perhaps protected 12 big blinds, but Roger Rajan all in. I'm glad I didn't go all in, man. That's how you lose your stack, like in 1 second. You start going all in because you got kings. Honestly, there were only 3 cards, which is what I kind of knew this also. There were only 3 cards he could have hit. Wow. I knew that he was, if he was calling my raise, because I raised from so far, under the gun, and he called it. Pissed off at that, man. That was a bummer of a hand. I'm not exactly too happy with that, but another mistake I made is I should have bet on the river. Now I'm thinking, I'm just going back, just reworking that hand in my head. One mistake was I bet too low on the flop, which is I should have made it very difficult for him. I'm not gonna play this. So now I'm at 60 stacks, 60 big blinds. So I gotta start playing that. I mean, the other thing I could have done is I could have bet the turn. Bet the river. No, I couldn't have bet the river. I had to bet. If I'd bet on the turn, he was gonna call me on the turn. He hit the ace on the turn, so there's nothing I could have done there. Any different? I think the only thing I could have done is maybe put in 75% of the pot instead of putting 50% of the pot in, or maybe even 80% of the pot. So the pot was about 9 big blinds. I should have put about 6.5, 7 big blinds on the flop because I knew I had the strongest hand there. So was reading a comment. Baki hand river was. I think I had to call that river just because Jazbati, man. You're holding kings in your hand and you're gonna fold. But देखो जज्बाती में L लग गए L. Okay, so we're down to 60. So we're down to 60. We're in the middle stages. People are playing pretty tight. Everybody is sort of got into their zone. कैसे खेलने का है? We are far behind. We are really far behind. So we're going to now stick to a little bit of a more. I have not been playing rash or anything, man. I've just managed to fuck up a couple hands. Jack 9 offsuit. Okay, so we have Jack 9. Hitesh has raised it. So because there's a raise so far early, and I'm guessing he's playing with a pretty straightforward aces, ace, jack, ace, queen. Dangerous Daku. This guy's been quiet for a while, so strong move. I would fold unless you're looking at ace king or ace queen suited. Oh, okay. So no, who am I to say? I'm man. What a great four bet. Fantastic move. All in. And we have all ins. King ace versus queens. And it's aces. And it's aces again. And that wraps it up for Mr. Datu. That's a 146. Manvendra Agarwal says you couldn't have bet the river, would have lost more. Actually, you know what? I was this is a margin. This is a. I'm gonna fold this just cause I'm gonna just start tightening up a little bit. You know what? What's interesting about that? Yeah, you're right. I couldn't bet the river, would have lost more for sure. But I knew in my head that I was gonna call up to 10, 12 big blinds because that's what he. Either because it could be a bluff, So my hope was that where the guy's playing, the guy's calling with something other than an ace. So if I had bet 12 in that situation and he didn't have the ace, then I would have got the fold. But if I checked and then he checked, then he would have seen my hand. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I take that back. That doesn't make sense, and it's something I should have thought about earlier. 10-4 offsuit, which is fold. Where are you? Turn. This is me. Turn wants to know where I am. See that at the bottom where the mouse is? That's me. Right there. Hey, we had top pair. What do we now? That's fine. There's still lots of other options on this table, and I would have definitely played that. It's called. Now we're looking at 7-9. No, I think someone will be playing with 7-9 for a straight. I'm highly unlikely to have a straight. Jack. So we are good enough to get us into give a pretty basic raise. Jack ace. So let's see. We only have 60 big blinds, so there is a little bit of a need to not and far between. Okay, so I get all the folds from everybody on my left, so I get into position. Only the big blind. You gotta give it to me, baby. Look at the size of the ante. 1.2 BBs. It's just the ante, man. It's insane. I gotta start working the 1.2 big blinds ante. Oh, it's the total pot. Total pot is 360. Ante is 40. Okay, now ante is 40 chips. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits.
So, Manu, I think your issues with charity is not really an issue with charity. Your issue with charity is an issue with people abusing charity. Okay, we are on a break. So cool. I will see you guys on the other side, where we try to get out of 280th place and try to move into like something better. So I will see you guys in a second or 5 minutes.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong, and I've been counting days to get away, to see you again. See told ya, my eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious?
Okay, we're back. I was just quickly going through some other tournaments also, so might actually add another table while we do this. Rahul Kapadia says, look where this guy's career went after the SNG breakup. Oh my god, he's playing poker online. Oh my god. I enjoy playing poker, man. I don't know. Does this look like work to you? But yeah, work-wise things are going great actually. Rahul, you know, I'm in a super mood right now, Rahul. I got a nice, fun call, interesting call, work-related call as it happens. So fingers crossed that stuff is gonna happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna call this, just straight up call. Check this. He had a raise under the gun, so clearly we're looking at a premium-ish hand. Check again. I could have bet that turn. Pair of nines. So we're looking at pretty much a high card. So let's check. There's really no need for me to raise at this point. He might. He does raise, and he wins with the kicker. So I kind of figured that out, that it was going to go down to a high card and a kicker. That's fine. I just had a gut feeling that if I had raised it, he would have known it's a bluff. So five two offsuit. That I'm not going to even bother with a that doesn't give me any options. Doesn't give me any options whatsoever. Oh boy. Now, Subiz, you're absolutely right. This is actually not a bad profession at all. I think for people who have the poker mind, a certain je ne sais quoi, you know. So we're looking at a pair of eights and we are in the best position on the table. So that's a bonus. So lots and lots of. So I'm gonna make the a little bit steeper, and I get re-raised. So this point, I'm thinking, okay, I've raised 3.4. The guy is not even. He's basically just gone and put. It's a pretty confident 3 bet. It's a pretty confident 3-bet, came pretty sharp. It's a pretty snap call, so I'm not going to take the risk on this one. And I'm going to fold 8s. Now, you will never ever see me fold 8s. Like right out there ever. Stream, how much did I win? I won 45,000 bucks. So that was nice. That was really nice to walk away with some money there. I'm really far behind here, so I'm gonna need something special to make this happen. Sorry, I'm playing another table too. I'm playing a satellite to the high rollers on the side, just in case I get in, man. Just in case I get in. And it's a pretty furious pace. It works at a pretty furious pace. Yeah, so that was the biggest win I've had, which was my last stream. Hoping to not go back, but getting in the money here is going to be damn tough. It'll be ridiculously hard. Both the tables in so I can swap. Oh, let me just quickly check. I did resize the.
Now you guys can see everything, right? Yeah.
Bam. Like that? How easy was that for please don't tilt? That was stupid. But 6-7 suited is just not strong enough. I guess desperate. That was desperation. Desperate. 7-5. Not much action happening, guys. Not much action happening. The Mumbai University is going to conduct exam of final year students in June? How? Like, are they going to do the exams remotely, or are they going to? That's tough. Five, 8 again. Not much fun for anybody. Great, 7-2. Not much happening, guys. Not much to say. What's up, Himanshu? Results will be declared after a couple years going by music. Wow, couple years. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, while things are moving really slow, I'm gonna start switching from. I'm playing a satellite on the side, so satellite to the high roller stable. I was second in that satellite, but got smacked into making all in and got. Not playing that. Not playing that. Again, this is going to be something I'm going to fold. Only 44 big blinds left, so can't be like going willy-nilly, because we are now in a situation where I'm going to have to push some guys to put pressure on, but I want to do that when I'm in a good position. When I'm in a good position. Boom.
Jack it up.
Okay, we're now in a situation where, wow. I'm sorry, you guys can see this. I'm playing two tables, and I have kings in both the tables. So all in on one. So we're gonna 3-bet this guy. Ow. Ow. Spot on, Subi. We need to start getting into some pots now. This is getting a little out of hand. God damn it. Small amount of chips. Just because it's gonna be a fold for me, just because I'm right in the middle of traffic. He managed to get that pot. Oh. that was a good fold in the end. Jumbo jetpack. I definitely wouldn't call that with ace 3.
Jack it up.
It's too weak of a hand. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Ah. This will be. I'm just reading your comments about kings. Double time up. Like what a bummer that was, man. That hand was a bum her. Thinking back on double kings, maybe the best option at that point was to value bet the whole thing and not 3-bet. And perhaps hope someone else 3-bets because there are plenty of people to call and just straight up flat call. I can let's quickly just I would have flopped the nuts, but then everybody else would have also got like there's no way I would have the only flush on that table with 4 hearts. Excuse me. Yeah. Eep. Alright, so we're gonna have to make some moves here, man. We're gonna have to make some moves. Not with this hand. Oh boy. So we're going so slow. Alright, we got an ace high in there for Hitesh by 999. Bit of a bad beat here. We're looking like a 300 position, man. But to be honest, I made lots of mistakes. Played pretty shitty, so I gotta buck up there and not commit so many silly mistakes. Damn, I need to start picking up pots though. This being around 50 is like harrowing. Come on, guys, come on. No, I actually played a 3-day tournament. So I don't know how far I can even go in this, man. Arey, हाँ, you're right, I did have nut flush. You're right. Okay, we got ace. There's definitely something to work with. 4 blind position fold, RDX. The dude's name is Bit Be Cool. I don't want to call this. Chicken out of this one. Oh god, so stupid. That was so stupid of me, man. Ganda. Shit, it's so many mistakes there, I think, on hindsight. Six, seven. Dangerous dark pool down to 15, so I am in danger of being shoved by him, and he's definitely capable of shoving. So Pofounder is a really conservative player. So what do I want to do here? I want to raise it. I'm gonna try to steal the spot for sure, but do I want to call a raise from this point on? See, this is what I meant. Do I want to call it? I called it that he's gonna raise, and it's a Poop 3-5 off the just gonna go all in with this right now. Just go all in and just hope that everybody folds and pick up 11. Never mind. If I go all in here, I will almost certainly be called. And I will almost certainly lose. I feel like Subi, I could have done better on that ace. If like just Subi, just think about it. If on that ace queen, I am out of position. So let's say if I had 3-bet it. If I had 3-bet it, good enough to go. If I had 3-bet that, I could have then bluffed my way out. No, I should have. If I had to bluff, I would have to do it. Fried, man, not able to like get going, not able to get going. We're at the bottom of the rankings. We're crawl our way from 328th to like 100 and alright. See, you bet. It is limping strategy. I want to fold it. And my logic of folding that was again playing just now. I'm going to be like looking for the opportunity. One guy's limp before me, so he could be masking his bet. One guy's raised before me, so not losing hope, man. Not losing hope. Just not able to like take anything. Nothing on that. I'm gonna have to like play a little heavy hand now. Little heavy hand now. So start with the raise. Jumbo Jetpack has 3-bet before he's out. Okay, that's great. Gives me position. So I really won't expect a re-raise from these guys unless they have something great, because they're playing out of position. Okay. I'm gonna try to just push it. Yeah. I need to start winning some. I mean, that was pretty much buying that pot. Because you bet 3, I bet is limping in from the start. We bet. Pum pum pana pana pum pum pum. hi, 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 hi. Tum, 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 tum. See, again, I'm in a situation where I'm gonna fold this. Just like the worst possible position to play ace 5 is under a gun. Ace is because it's a good hand in almost all places, like late positions, even the blinds, good to defend. Abey yaar, should have bet. Ah! Alright, now we gotta start playing. Dangerous Daku is hanging on to his bara blind. Jumbo jetpack. It's been a consistent raised at the right time types. It's a fold for me. Boom, 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 boom. Queen 8 suited, good to defend. So we're just doing some calling here. Unless we see like lots of wham bam bam wham bam, thank you ma'am. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Some say I'm going to try to lift the spot a little bit. I know, not shouldn't necessarily be raising out of position, but I'm just trying to. Now he calls it. I've put in about 2/3 of 60%. I get called. This is a big risk. I'm telling the guy that I have 2 kings. Well, we have been called out. We have been called out. I think I had the king. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. So guys, obviously I can't call this. He's caught my bluff. So we're going to fold. And we have only 10 big blinds left. So guess what? It's all in time. It's all in time. It's all in time. So we'll be going all in for sure at this point. With ace, queen in position. I mean, it doesn't matter the position anymore now. It just matters how many people are going to call out these 3 guys. Because I'll probably get folds out of these 2. And we max it. Gunner. Boom. This might be the last hand of the tournament. It's been pretty sad, pretty bad. Nothing. I haven't really played at all. Hey, and he's got kings. Ace jack. Okay, so we're okay. We're in okay situation. Unless a jack hits, which given my nope. So okay, we doubled up to 25. Not bad. In and out. In and out. Formosa सीधी बात बोलता है. I'm just blabbering if the chat is quiet. I think the chat is quiet because we're like I'm not really like this is the tournament's not been gone really that great. So on the side I was like for a minute I was playing a satellite just trying to get into the high rollers, but I was like yeah, बहुत ज़्यादा. Dennis Jaku has exited the tournament. That's it. So I'm at 25 blinds, which actually is very comfortable for me. I find myself in these situations a lot, so and I kind of enjoy like putting pressure on higher stacks, making them sweat. Okay, so I'm gonna just limp in and like take it to the just. I think it's good enough to see the flop, man. If someone raises me here. What is he saying? He's clearly saying that he has a queen here. You're completely out of position and you're putting 50%. You tell. Yeah, I think that's the right move by unless you have the queen. Oh, I'm going to raise this. People are playing a little tight. I need a double up like ASAP, so I need to start playing as many flops as possible. Good. Alright. Okay, this will fold. Okay, so we were at 40, then we were at 10, and now we're 26. So yeah man, Subi, you're right, I can do it. Gotta fight for your right body. Fight. We gotta fight. Azan has started. The Azan that happens here, I think the speakers are from 1894. Because it sounds like this. Does anyone understand what he's saying, man? Look on the bright side of life. I'm not on the train. You're right, I'm a privileged liberandu who cares only about. Yeah, man, it's sad. What's happening? Oh. Like, will anyone like predict this? Did anyone predict that migrants are going to be like, okay, we're going to die? That's what, that when you ask the migrants why are you going home, they're like, we're going home to die. That's like the answer you're getting from so many of them. Look at the bright side of life. Whoa. Whoa. King 6 suited. King 6. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and steal these blinds. Oh, he calls it. Ace 9. Come on, let's hit the 6. We got the 6. We got the 6. Yes. Let's double up. All right. That was super risky to go against an ace when you just have a king. But we are doubling up. We are not dead yet. You bet. Privet says let's play bingo. He's very pissed that I tried to like steal his raise there. I'm happy to steal 25 him. For no need to jump the gun, ride your luck too much with a Jack 8 offsuit. I don't know. Even if a Jack 8 suited at that point, I would have not called that raise. Jack 10, yes. 9-10, yes. To defend this, I'm sure. What are we looking at with that raise? I'm gonna set this one out. One of the big rounds tonight is that king having that those pocket kings. In once I got pocket kings twice so far. All right, and both the times it was like one where everybody folded to my 3-bet, and one I had nuts on like the flop, but then a freaking ace popped, which pretty much knocked the wind out of my kings. So I lost a few blinds there. Bingo. Hi Apurva, how are you? Hope all is well. Hope your family is doing all right, man. 9-5. We fold. Hey, we're just about to wrap up the third break. 5:30, 6:37. Fourth break. It's the 8:30 break that we'll have in a minute. So already 3.5 hours in. 3.5 hours in, and we have gained about 1,300 chips since we sat down. Oh my god! I could have just registered right now. I could have just registered right now. We are at level 9. We are at blind level 9, so we only have 7 more levels to go for the day. This is like a test match, man. This is a proper test match. 3-day test match. Now I have to make sure I leave today with some profit. Oh, to show up tomorrow at 7:30. Why did you stop making roasting videos? You were good. I'm gonna start again, man. But it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little different. I can't. So one issue with the old videos was I used to use a lot of clips, Hindi movie clips and this clip. Now everything is banned. If they put clip, video gone. So. I wonder these guys. I'm on 266. I always have it. Shark Tank. They bought in second time. These guys are all like so far ahead. My God, this is lots and lots of people ahead. Jack Queen is a suited. We can call this. We can. Sorry, we can raise. This is what I meant. All right, only one guy to get past, and it'd be nice if he folds. I think he's maybe thinking about a 3-bet, he calls it. Maybe it's taking a long time so he can come on the stream and look at the He's taking a lot of time, which means he might be actually coming on the stream and looking at what's happening. This guy's taking a long time. He's actually making sure if he can get. So I'm gonna play as fast as possible. Make sure he doesn't have get the time. Shit, I've totally lost my train of thought now. Let's keep this up. I'm gonna just check it. Yep. Pretty sure he had the ice. Thanks for watching those videos, Apurva. Sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you're friends and you guys watch those videos. I had a lot of fun making those videos. So it was days when, you know, it was for pure creation. There was no like, arey, like, share, subscribe. We were just making videos because we really enjoyed that. The folders. Oh boy. Disaster row. I really messed up that last hand. I'll go cry about it in a corner now. See you guys in 5 minutes. Break time.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
And I'm back. Shreyas leaves a question while we're on break. What's the buy-in? The buy-in is $11,000, but there are several ways to get a ticket to this tournament for much less. There's a bunch of free rolls, and I think there are 50 seat free rolls. There are 1,500 people playing, so that's there. But there's also a ton of satellites, 5 seat, 3 seat. There's a 10 seat satellite too, I think. So that's there. That's there. There's a Sunday high roller that's happening right now. The big crunch. There's a few other tournaments happening. So this is one of the biggest ones. This has got 701 people playing total, and 356 are currently playing here. There's a ton of other tournaments. So that hopefully that answers your question. All right, we're about to resume in about a minute here. So I was checking the tournament, the satellite. There's a satellite for 1,000 bucks. Only 2 guys are there. So basically, if you join in right now, there will be 3 of you all. So you have a 1/3 chance for getting into this tournament for 1,000 bucks at the moment. More people can enter, whatnot. So that's there. So even if I get knocked out, I mean, there's a way for me to get back in the tournament and without having to rebuy. But we're gonna have to play strong and hard. We have Jack King. Which we're gonna defend this. I mean, one would be play aggressively, but okay. So we're in a good position to hit a straight on this. So I don't have to do anything fancy. I can just keep calling. Not much changes for either of us. He raised, so there's a good chance he has a queen, ace, jack, ace, queen. Okay, hits the king, so that gives me the top pair. I can put in a bet here. Hopefully my kicker is good enough here. Nope, it's not. He has a pair of aces. Well, I would have never ever predicted that he was. Well, I mean, I had him beat if I hit the straight. That's there. I had him beat if I had straight. Pretty simple situation for me here. For me, the ace 10 is to go all in, which I am going to do. This is. A simple way for me to sneak up, and I'm gonna go do that all in business once more. So I think with an ace king premium with 33.97, I don't know this. I mean, if everybody folds, then I think maybe I let me see. It just depends on how many blinds I can pick up right now. So I'm hoping you bet, I 3-bet continues his strategy of putting 1/1 in. More he folds. So we're gonna just readjust our all-in strategy here. And okay, never mind. So we have another opportunity to go all in. So we're gonna just push this guy all in. I might even get called, which is fine. I mean, I'm okay getting called here. Nope, nobody calls, and I pair of threes. Okay. I mean, this is a tough call situation to be in, because I'm again, it really depends on if a limp is coming in or not. I'm gonna just limp in this in. I mean, I actually was thinking of just folding that out, just cause I don't want to get like too predictable. Oh, the cutoff for the payout. Let me just check. Let me just check for you on that. Okay, that doesn't change. The 2 doesn't change the situation we could be having. I'm so that's a pretty sizable bet. I mean, what's is he gunning for? What? What has changed? Nothing has changed, and he's bet with the bet. So, I mean, he's not one to, unless he's no. This is a good fold. Quickly, let me just glance over at number 107. Shreyas, to answer your question, cut off for the payout. Payout. My God, my words are. There's 107 places. Right now we have 359 people in. And you bet, 3bet has limped in. I'm gonna set this one out. This is just too damn marginal, and I need to be like the way I've been playing for the last 5-10 minutes. I mean, obviously I've had the hands. When you have the hands, you gotta make the calls. But it's fine. We were down to 10 big blinds. We're back up at 37. Now I need to like make sure I need to just incrementally pass that mark. So 107 people will be paid. What we are playing to position 16 today. We are already at level 10. Level 11 will be in 11 more minutes. So, and after that it's 5. So what? I would say about 10:30 we'll be wrapping up for today. Ace Queen. I think that merits a raise. And everybody folds. I'm gonna fold out this one. Gonna fold out. Where am I? I'm in the UTG 1 position with 40 big blinds. So I had a queen 10 offsuit. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that fold. Now this is an easy fold. Quickly just gonna scan, see if I can find some other tables. The big satellite on for the big crunch. Bow, bum, bum. To call this is too much to lose. We hit the pot. I want to scare him off. I do scare him off. Okay, so that's well done. Ace 9, good enough. Ace 5 has got something. I'm gonna have to take a punt on this thing here. Hope under call it too. He's quite tight. Spelling a safe I'm gonna fold out this. Oh shit. I was actually hoping that the other guy had an ace. Sorry, jack. Go funders. Poop, 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 poop. Poop. A6 suited. Call this. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna check this. Oh. Now we have to start putting in the little chips. I have to see what if he's interested in playing. He is interested in playing. Alright, so we are going to max out here and see if he wants to hit because and that's the end of the tournament for me. Whoa. Alright. So much for being on the table, man. I was like close to getting kicked out earlier, but now I'm finally kicked out. So not a great result at all. Ended up being finished on shit. I don't know, like 354th. Anyway, so anyway, that was the unsuccessful run on this tournament. Hopefully, I will get back to the drawing board, study some more, try to figure out. I mean, I have a long way to go. I make so many mistakes. One thing I have is, luckily that I have a recording of how I'm playing, so I can go back and look at the recording of every single hand and then look at what I should have done in that situation. So, am I actually gonna study or am I just talking shit? Procrastination. Who knows? Anyway, guys, that was this was a fun little stream. Unfortunately, didn't go too far. Oh well. As always, next time. And hope you guys take care. I'll be back for I think next Sunday for the next stream. We'll play some more poker and catch up, say hi, talk about life and whatnot. In the meanwhile, I'll probably be streaming some Counter-Strike. So I don't know. Oh yeah, and I'll be making some stuff on SNG also. So yes, I think SNG is gonna take a little more dramatic turn. Lots of me is going to be on SNG in the future. So hi Joker Gaming. Thanks for tuning in. Take care and Be nice to your mother.